Hello. Today I'm going to be telling you how I ended up in a bathroom cubicle with a stranger at a club. Why am I talking about this? Because recently I've been thinking about how an addiction to the thrill of living a secret life, which happens in homophobic societies, has created a situation in which I prefer the chase rather than the stability of a mature relationship. Intellectually, I understand that the benefits of being with someone who provides emotional support, stability, who's loving, who's kind, considerate, but emotionally, because of how I've lived my life, because of having learned very early to use sex as a form of escape, as a way to fill the void created by living in a repressed society, it's difficult not to want the thrill of the opposite of an emotionally mature relationship, which is the instability, the not knowing, the thrill of initiating with someone that you may not be certain how they will respond. So, this is in part why I'm talking about this situation that occurred, because it's one of many that are an example, that is an example of how I seek or used to seek the adrenaline rush. I think that I actually liked that I had become pretty good at maneuvering secretly. Only things didn't turn out exactly the way you may have thought. So, this is the story. I used to go to a, an open air club, the Boatyard, on Thursday nights, I think, because I was addicted to a band that used to play. I really liked the lead vocalist, actually. Had a huge crush on him. Anyway, so I'm there, it's crowded. The music's playing, reggae vibes. And I look around and I see this guy, and he sees me back. So it then becomes that game where I'm pretending not to be looking, and he's pretending not to be looking. And then I look, and he's disappeared. And when I look again, he's in a different place, and he's done this on purpose to confirm that I'm actually looking for him. So he then motions eventually to the a building that was close by, and he goes up the steps to the bathroom. I wait a few seconds and follow him. I go up into the bathroom and we go into the bathroom stall. I think when we arrived, someone was at the sink, washing their hands. And so we stood up at the sink, looked at each other in the mirror, and waited for him to go. And both went into this bathroom stall. So we get into the stall and we immediately start to make out after locking the door. We were making out as this passionate kissing, which is just amazing. And he's, I didn't describe him. The first thing you notice about him are his eyes, I think. He has kind of big eyes, and he was cute. But also, at this time in my life, opportunities weren't, they still aren't. So in Barbados, I should say, I'm only talking from about my experience, okay? I'm not saying that everyone has this experience or this is what it's like. This was my experience that living in Barbados made me kind of desperate to meet someone so that when opportunities arose, even now, I still have to remind myself, I have to bring some balance to the equation by saying, is this actually what you want? And by pointing out to myself the aspects of the person that I don't like, because the tendency is because you don't have very many opportunities to jump at the first one that appears, right? So he was cute, but I was also starving for some affection. And so I jumped at this opportunity. So we're making out in this bathroom stall, making out. And suddenly we hear, wait, I hear the got two bullets in here. And someone starts banging on each of the cubicle doors, right? Bam, 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 bam. I hear got two bullets in here. And they leave.